On Sundays, if you live in Germany, you know how it is. It is shut down. Everywhere is shut down. The hospital is not shut down, but doesn't function the way it does during the week. And sometimes when you also go at night, it doesn't really function. I have gone to the hospitals at night and they could not really help me. Okay, so if you're having some issues that are not really emergency, there are things that are very, very emergency, where they need emergency operation, where they need emergency labor and stuff like that. Of course, they can call doctors from home to come to the hospital to attend to those emergency. But there is some things that are not really life threatening. Okay, so last night my husband was very sick. We could not sleep in this house. He had fever, cough, catarrh, headache. Honestly, I don't know, but I didn't want to go to the hospital because I knew that if we drove to the hospital, there was nothing much they could do. They still have to admit him, and then they will start treating him on Monday, running tests and all that. We didn't want to do that because we know the stress involved. So we managed African first aid, ginger, garlic, bitter cola, everything we could think of, paracetamol and all that, ibuprofen, everything that we had at home. I administered it on him, and this morning we decided to look for the next morning. This morning that I'm talking about is Sunday morning, and you know that Sunday morning in Germany, pharmacies are also closed. But 30 minutes away from where you live, or 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes away from where you live, there's always one pharmacy that is open on a Sunday. So if you live in Germany, this is what I want to also share with you. If you go to Google and go to Apotheker near you, once you type that in Google and put your postleiter, your address of where you live, you will see all the pharmacies that are open around you. The ones that in your city might not be their turn to open on a Sunday. So, but there is always one they call Notdienst. Okay, Notdienst pharmacy. Once you put it, you will get the address. You can go there to pick medicine. They are very, very open. So we drove to this place. This place was about 20 minutes away from the house. So I called them. They told me, yeah, they were really open. We really wanted to make sure they were open. There were some that was also open, but they were far. This one was the closest to us. So we got there. They gave him some of these tablets that you're seeing here, ibuprofen and this one. And he promised that he was going to help him clear those. And if he doesn't get better, at least by Monday or Tuesday, that we should go to the hospital. Of course, that is also what we plan doing. So we got it. We came out. I told my husband, why not go back inside and get water so that you just start drinking it and it will just start working immediately, because he really needed some help. He could not really breathe well. Everywhere was closed. So the man gave him water. The pharmacist gave him water. He drank it. And this pharmacy is very, very beautiful. I think I'm going to also come back here again to buy some skincare products. It's very clean, very nice, very beautiful place, honestly. Some of the products that I've been looking for, like this particular product, Nigeria, that's running for them in Nigeria, I also saw it in that pharmacy. Anyway, guys, so after he drank the medicine, we decided to go. But of course, why will we go if we have not seen the city? So we decided to drive a bit around the city after he took the medicine. And the man also told him that if the thing doesn't work for him, he can increase the dosage. Okay, so he took one. It is one, I don't know, Germany does not give a very strong medicine if you do not bring doctor's prescription though. So some of the things that you can pick up, some of the medicine that you can pick up from the counter are not really acute medicines. So this is me. Of course, I just wanted to show you guys this my oversized outfit, and that is my husband there. The sick baby. He has worn stockings by force. He has covered his head, covered his eyes, everywhere. No more summer for him. So we decided we drive around the city where we went through to just see the place. The place is beautiful. Okay, today's sun is not as much as yesterday, but it's also beautiful. A lot of people are outside. It's a bit cold. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, but people were outside riding bicycle, people are going spaziereng, and everywhere is beautiful. This is also a very beautiful city because it's an ancient city also. If you drive around the city of this place where we are, you can hardly see, like, the roads are so narrow. And this is us just driving home and enjoying the view and gisting in the car. And one of the things that I also want to find out in Germany is this. Is not, I know that everybody will say, oh, everywhere is shut down on Sundays, but there's always help. This is one of the things that I love about Germany, okay? Even though the doctors are not there, when you go to the hospital, I've taken a kid to the hospital before on a weekend, and they said the doctor is not there. There was a nurse or assistant doctor, but the main doctor wasn't there. But it was not something serious, and they called him on the phone to inform him that there's a baby here, blah blah blah, things like that. But if it was emergency like that, before you know it, doctor will be there. Okay, so weekend in Germany is always, everywhere is closed. It doesn't function. Hospitals are open, old people's home are open. There are some places that are open, but they don't function the way they function during the week. But that does not mean that when you have issues weekend, you cannot get help. You might not be able to get help immediately. The only thing that sometimes they can even admit you at the hospital, and then they still have to wait till Monday to start running all the tests and all that. So if you are having issues, make sure you get help. So this is all driving back to the house. I don't know, because of all this sickness and all that my husband is having today, that is Sunday, the whole thing has messed up. But thank God I'm not going to work the next day. And I'm going to make sure he doesn't also go to work the next day. He has to, call in sick. I know the reason why he's just fighting that for us to go, because I was thinking that maybe he should just manage himself till Monday, then we'll go to the hospital. And he said no, he wants tablet. And I know the reason why he's saying that he wants tablet is because he wants to see if he can get better today, that is Sunday, so the next day he will go to work. But no, I will not allow him to go to work the next day, because I also noticed that this illness started like the previous week, but he just managing himself to go, because sometimes when you just watch him getting out of the bed, you know that this man is really, 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 really done. But because he wants to go to work, and he will tell you, yes, what am I doing? I said, okay, no problem. So guys, we have gotten back home. This is me. I am looking tired, as if I am the one that is ill. But anyway, we are home, and everywhere is still beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. And this is Bobo that is sick. But hey, he will be fine. The hands of God have rested upon him, and the power of God is upon him, working on him. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Have a very beautiful Sunday, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.